Hello, hi, and welcome to First Person Kyrylo. Today I'm playing against Sinfonia. I know this player, I know he's experienced, but I'm not really sure what to expect from him, because I've never played against him before. As for me, I spawned as France, and it was a random faction choice. I think I will try to execute a fast infantry rush strategy here. For this strategy I will need at least 2 barracks, at least 2 harvesters, and I cannot really afford a war factory. I'm sending a couple scouts just to see if my opponent rushes me or not. It's not really that important, but I just want to be extra safe. I also want to make sure that I don't lose my infantry, because every man is really important. Rifle infantry is my mid shield. So I have my first harvester and I'm producing second barracks. This is really important because I can pump out infantry faster, and while this was important, what's most important is that in case my opponent decides to attack me, I somehow need to be able to defend, and if I lose my first barracks, I can still have my second barracks, so I can still continue producing defense structures. I also need to have at least 5 rocket soldiers, because they will be my main damage dealer. Given that I'm allies, it's nice to have a couple medics. They can either tank or protect my mid shield. Let's just assemble my army, and this should be a really early attack. As you can see, my economy is really bad, so I need at least 1 more harvester. I don't really want this strategy to be do or die, and that's why I'll start producing my war factory later. I just sold my refinery, which gave me a couple civilians. They can be really good scouts and take some damage. So I'm ready to attack. I really need to take care of my rocket soldiers, because otherwise I won't be able to execute this strategy.
Construction complete.
This should be really unexpected for my opponent. Oh, I can see my opponent is attacking me. Are those... Oh, that's fine, those are rifles. They won't be able to do any damage to me.
Construction complete.
I have my pillbox ready and it should be fine. I can see that... I just realized that my opponent is going to do the same strategy here, and while I'm out of power, I'm taking out his construction yard, and it means that he cannot really do anything to me anymore. I can defend on my pillboxes, and this is basically over. This attack caught him off guard, and I think I won this game. So we went for similar builds, but his mistake was that he didn't have any rocket soldiers, and while I just lost a lot of infantry because of that insane crushes, I still win this game.
Mission accomplished.
GG.
Battle control terminated.
Let's analyze this game. My opponent went for a similar build, however he didn't have any rocket soldiers. And rocket soldiers are very important, because they deal significant amount of damage to harvesters and buildings. However, he did one thing right. He sent a group of infantry to scout my base, which forced me to spend my defense structure. He also didn't have any defense structures of his own. If he had at least a pillbox ready, he could have defended better. With proper focus firing, he could have taken out at least 2 or 3 rocket soldiers of mine. Secondly, I didn't pay enough attention when I needed to defend and lost my power plant. It might seem to be irrelevant, but imagine I lost my army and I need to advance to mid-game. Any delay on time is extremely significant on map this small. If you analyze my economy, you can see that I was already behind. My opponent's income was booming. Also notice when I reached his base, he already had his 3rd harvester. My 3rd harvester was delayed by at least 1 minute. The graph also shows the trend where I'm slowly falling behind. In infantry rushes, timing is everything. That's why you have to sacrifice your economy.